me ask you about the press conference this morning. The press have a job to do, ask questions for the taxpayers of this province. We were not able to ask the amount of questions that we wanted to, in fact, on the subject matter, and staffers, a room full of them, drowned us out yet again. Is that appropriate for this government to do?
Well, we had a press conference today where we were proud to put forward the plan that we have been working on, Minister Tabolo, my ministry, and the Premier, working very closely to announce what we were doing to address guns and gangs violence in the City of Toronto. The Premier was there. He addressed the questions that were put to him, and then we rushed back, obviously, to get to question period, where the Premier is there for the entire hour taking questions from the opposition. And so, this is an open and transparent government. I watched, actually, I saw he took his time answering the questions, trying to give as fulsome an answer as possible. Well, I think he took his time answering the questions, wanting to make sure that he addressed the question in a very fulsome way. And so
were those some of your staffers? Were those some of your staffers, Minister?
Do you think it's a good use of taxpayers' dollars to have your staff spend an hour or 2 hours every press conference, taking the time out of their day? Or do they have so little to do, or is that the priority of the government to clap the Premier?
Our staffers are working very hard. They're working very long hours. As you know, we've been the House has been sitting now for weeks, and our staffers are working long hours. They work towards putting together policies like we've been doing, like we announced today, and so they came out today to listen to the Premier and listen to the press conference, and so it's an opportunity for them to see what they're working on.
Were those your staffers, and did you ask them to clap? Were those your staffers, and did you ask them to clap?
To be honest, I couldn't see past the press, so I didn't see anything. My staffers were with me, as they are with me when I, participate in press conferences. But
are they instructed to clap?
There are no instructions, as far as I know. If they want to clap, they can clap.